Dear Greg, I've been divorced for several years and I've been raising my daughters, 8, 11, and 15, alone. The problem is that my ex-husband, Bill, still calls from time to time to talk about the children or to pick fights over old issues from our marriage. And then, if he doesn't like how the conversation went, he sometimes punishes me. He won't call me for a week, for example. That part doesn't bother me at all. But sometimes he also punishes the girls for the mistakes he thinks I have made. He withholds support checks, which I'm sure he does just to provoke me, and he doesn't return the girls' phone calls, which is really mean-spirited on his part. He also has a regular internet chat set up where he talks to all of them once a week, and when he's mad at me, he doesn't show up for them. The girls really feel hurt when he acts like this towards them, and I don't know how to explain it to them. I also don't know how to deal with him myself when he acts like this.
When someone is being as ugly and vindictive as Bill, it's often difficult to remember that he is in pain. He is drowning, and his behavior is all a reaction to his emptiness and fear. Even though he's blaming you and trying to hurt you, it's not really about you. If you can remember that, your attitude toward him will begin to change almost immediately and dramatically. In the absence of real love, he uses power and safety to fill his emptiness a little. So he tries to control his conversations with you. When that doesn't go the way he wants, he loses some of the control he needs and the power and safety he needs. Remember, he already doesn't have enough real love. And then you say things that are out of his control, which takes away his power and safety. So now what does he have? Nothing. And that is not a good feeling for him. So he has to do something to treat his pain, to feel better. Now he could go out and kill some people. That would make him feel more powerful and more in control for a few moments. And you know, some people actually do that. Or he could get drunk, or use drugs, or immerse himself in his career. There are a million different things he could do to get a little imitation love as a substitute for the real love he doesn't have. What does he choose? He chooses not to speak to you. The rewards are obvious. Immediately, he feels powerful. Now he's in charge of the conversation. And he also gets to hurt your feelings. And he feels safe. You can't be wounding him if he doesn't allow you to talk to him. So this withdrawing thing he does works pretty well in terms of the dividends he gets in imitation love. So it's kind of understandable that he would use this behavior, don't you think? But why doesn't he speak to his own children? Now this gets weird, but it's still easy to understand. Even though he's doing it with his own children, when he controls the conversation with them, he feels powerful. Sure, it hurts them, but when you're drowning and desperate enough, you just don't care. Sad, but it's true for nearly all of us. And for Bill, there's an added bonus when he treats his daughters badly, because he gets to hurt you at the same time, because he knows that you hate it when he's hurting them. So look at what you know now about Bill's behavior and how different that makes you feel. Instead of seeing your husband as a monster, now you can see that he's really just an empty and wounded child who hurts people only because that's the only way he knows how to feel less helpless, less afraid, and less worthless. So, what can you do in response? We'll talk about that in our next session.